Hi everyone, how many of you have looked at events that take place in the world, whether it's a funeral of a famous person like Nelson Mandela, or whether it's a big event like 9/11 and many other things that have taken place, things that are covered in the mainstream media. Have you ever wondered how long it takes people to forget about events like that? Some of these events linger on, but there's many things that happen that people make a big thing over, that after 2 months generally most people forget about it if it's not in the news. And I just want to ask you to think about when you look at things that worry you, concern you, where do you get the information from? And ask yourself, isn't there other things happening as well that you should be concerned over that you just don't know about because it's maybe not in the mainstream media? Tell me what you think in the comments. How are you influenced by the mainstream media or the main narrative that is out there in the media, whether on social media, whether on the mainstream media? You know, I look at events, for instance, what's happened now in the country called Israel, and I wonder when that blows over, the initial big news around everything that's happened, if people will even realize that it's still happening. It's the same as when the news went crazy with Russia-Ukraine situation, and you know, people focus on it, becomes a big deal, and then it just becomes watered down after a while. And I often wonder, you know, how much do the news drive what we're concerned with, what we stress over, and often I think, you know, if we didn't know about these things, what would our lives be like? Especially if you can't do anything about it. Why should you know about it? Why should it bother you? How does it affect you? Tell me in the comments what you think, and whether you've changed how you look at mainstream media, social media, etc. because of this. Yes, tell me your thoughts. You know, if I look at the COVID-19 pandemic and how it affected not just this country but many others, most people are carrying on now as if nothing's ever happened, and they forget about the horrific things that took place, what the government forced on the people of South Africa, and many of the things that were said were done. What happened in Cape Town with the so-called drought or water scarcity? What happened with all the projects that billions were spent on? They didn't deliver a stitch of water. What happened with that? You know, taxpayers' money was spent on it. People forget very, very quickly, especially when things happen that cost the public a lot of money, and then you need to ask yourself, how engaged are we with what's happening in our lives? Or are we just happily to merrily carry on and fund this big financial machine? Thanks so much for watching, and please join Lauren and I tonight as we discuss the cost of freedom and the cost versus the cost of government. And it's something people should really think about, the cost of government versus the cost of freedom. And that'll start at 8 o'clock tonight. It's open to the public, so please join us. The link is on our Telegram channel. You will also see it on the YouTube channel. Join us tonight at 8 o'clock for that live chat. See you later.